I Want to Learn channel. Your dedicated CCTV training channel. Powered by CCTVLINK. Sales. Distribution. Service. To set up remote viewing on a DVR, you need a network cable between the DVR and the router, internet on the same router, a laptop or PC to set up the port forwarding. Let's get started. Make sure your DVR and PC are on the same network. Open the browser on the PC, and make sure the internet connection is available. Open the command prompt screen by clicking the Start button on the bottom left of the PC, and typing CMD, and clicking the relevant option. In the command prompt window, type ipconfig and press Enter. You're looking for the IPv4 address, the subnet mask, and the gateway. The IPv4 address is the IP address of the PC. This is the range you are going to use as well, so you will need to configure the DVR in the same range. The gateway is the address of the router/modem. Next we need to give a valid IP address to the DVR, so my PC address is 192.168.10.119, so I need to have a different IP for my DVR in the same range. I am going to use 192.168.10.10, but I need to see if it is available. Go to the command prompt now and type ping 192.168.10.10, and enter. If there is no reply, then that IP address is available. Now we go to the DVR, and log on with the default username and password, admin12345. Find Network Settings and disable the option for DHCP. Then change the IPv4 address to 192.168.10.10. Change the subnet mask to the same as on the PC, and change the gateway to the same as what is on the PC. For using dynamic DNS, we will need DNS settings as well. In most cases you can change it to the same address as the router or gateway, but can also copy the DNS settings of the PC. Apply these settings, and the DVR will be ready to connect to the PC, on the same network. To connect to the DVR from the PC, go to the browser, and type the IP address of the DVR in the top bar. This should take you immediately to the login screen of the DVR. If it does not connect, you may need to check the connections, and follow the previous steps again. Log in with the admin and 12345 and enter. Now we need to open the ports on the router, to allow remote viewing to the DVR. On default, the ports you need to open are 80, 554, and 8000. Go to the browser once again, and enter the IP address of the gateway or router you found on ipconfig of the command prompt. There is a great online resource for configuring routers. You may go to portforward.com, routers, port forwarding. Here you will find most routers, and you can choose what you want to forward to. Amazingly enough, the Hikvision DVR is on the list. On my router, I need to forward the ports, so I go to 192.168.10.1, and log in with admin. Now I look for port forwarding, and virtual server. Now I add a rule name. I like to make the name the same as what I am setting up, but you can choose any name. Public port, an internal or private port, I make the same. Public IP can be left blank, but effectively is 0.0.0.0. The server, or private IP, is the same IP as your DVR, IPv4, IP address. If there is a schedule or firewall rule, set it up for always on, or available. Do this for all remaining ports and apply. To test that these ports are open, there is another online tool to use called canyouseeme.org. Go to the browser, and test the ports you have set up. If it returns with success, I can see you, with all 3 ports, you have configured the router successfully. If port 80 is not working but the others are, you may need to change port 80 to 82. To change the DVR port 80 to 82, go to the DVR network settings, and change the HTTP port from 80 to 82, and apply. The DVR may restart. Now in the browser, because the HTTP port is no longer default, you have to enter the IP address in the browser, followed by :82. Don't follow this step unless you find it necessary. We are almost there. Now go to the network settings of the DVR, and find DDNS. Enable it. Choose DDNS type as HIDDNS. This is the Hikvision proprietary DDNS. By server address, enter the name you wish to call this site. Click Apply, and wait for a text on the screen to say Succeeded. If it fails, try again or change the name. Once again, go to the browser, and go to www.hik-online.com. If using the site for the first time, register as a new user, with user and password. Log in. Now go to Device Management, and click on Add. In the window, enter the name that you gave the DVR earlier. In the serial number field, you need to copy the serial number of the DVR. This can be found on the case of the DVR, or easily in the setup, under Maintenance. Once you have entered this information, leave HTTP port as 0 and press OK. If it is found, it will automatically fill the remaining fields, and display above. Click on Device Status. If you click on the hyperlink, it will take you directly to your DVR. The link can be copied to any PC remotely, and it will connect to the DVR. You have now successfully configured the DVR for remote viewing. For viewing on a smartphone, you can download the app, IVMS4500. Tap Menu Bar, tap Devices, then tap Plus, to add. Add a name for the DVR. In Register mode, choose HIDDNS. In Device Domain, enter the name you gave the DVR in DDNS setup. Use the admin and password of the DVR. Tap the Save button, and you should be connected. Thank you for watching the I Want to Learn channel. Look out for our other videos, and like us on Facebook, Twitter, and our website at cctvlink.co.za.